Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be December 2nd. For sale, 1968 through 1970. Dodge Coronet Super B. So this search request comes from one of our subscribers to the channel. And like this subscriber, if there's a classic car you're looking for, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe below the video here and drop in the comments section the make and model you're interested in, and we'll round up what's for sale. So that's how this channel works. Just subscribe and request what it is you're looking for, and we'll find them for you. So this is not the only car for sale today. On the banner, the thumbnail right here, this is simply the one I would go check out if I was looking to buy a 68 to 70 Dodge Coronet Super B. So with that said, let's get started. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. I surely don't make up the prices, and I don't own any of these cars, nor do I charge a finder's fee or get a commission if any of them sell. The way to pay back the channel is hit the big thumbs up underneath if you're digging underneath the video. If you're digging us looking for cars that are currently for sale for subscribers' requests. So with all that said, let's get started as a rounding them up train comes into town. It's going to be a 1969 Dodge Intrepid. That's how he's got it listed, due to the fact he didn't know how to change the make and model. So I don't know if he just doesn't sell a lot of cars, but you can find it under 1969 Dodge, Facebook Marketplace, Tennessee area. Been on here 11 weeks, and it'll still be on here. And it says it's a roller with no title and a rotted out frame rail. No interior, no engine, no trans, and again, no title. Junk ass front windshield. That's a junk ass car. On to another one. But we're starting cheap, right? $3,000. Marked down for $4,000. So it's been marked off $1,000 on this one right here. Gonna be South Carolina 1969 Dodge Coronet 2-door sedan part shell. Good OG sheet metal. That's what it says. Good OG sheet metal. So if you're looking for a shell with rotted out floors, no glass, no interior, no engine, no trans, and more than likely, no title. It's got all this printed out. I'm not going to read all that out. All it needed to say is if it's available and if it had a title, but I don't know. Apparently it's got an 8 3/4 rear end in there. That might be the most valuable piece left on that car. On to another one. I myself had a B-body. I'd want a Dana in mine anyway. 1968 Dodge Coronet here, wagon. $3,000 they're asking for this. This is probably a better buy than the other one, even though all the goodies have been sold off of it, like the grill, the headlight surrounds, the hood, the engine, the trans, the steering wheel. All that stuff's gone. So they're selling what's left. And a title. So you got to dig that kind of. Missouri, Facebook Marketplace, looking for a 68 Coronet wagon. Boom, there you go. On to another one. This car is probably going to be one of our best deals of the day, maybe. 1969 Dodge Coronet 440, $3,500. Listed 8 weeks ago in Indiana. So it's a good project car. It's a roller, but he has a 440 out of an RV. He'd let go with it. It's amazing how many of those RV engines have made it into old classic Mopars, right? It is a 4-door. So yeah, you didn't think you was going to see a 2-door for that kind of price, did you? I don't know, maybe you did if you don't want to look and watch rounding them up and see what people have priced their classics for. Maybe you did think that was going to be a 2-door. We didn't include many of the 4-doors on here. On to another one. They are findable. This is going to be a 1970 Dodge Coronet 440. It says 440 like that. It's the make. It's not guaranteeing there's a 440 engine or it was an RT or anything like that. It's the make that they made. A 440 and they made a 550, I believe, or 500. So this is a $3,500 they're asking, listed 15 weeks ago, Georgia. So no title is what we could presume. This did have the RT scoops on the quarters at one time. This could be an RT. Actually an RT car. 70 Coronet roller. Good for bones to start. Cars below Atlanta, Georgia now. Roller. Has a VIN number and partial dash pieces. Seats, frames are there. 3,500. PM with questions. No title. So we knew that from Georgia anyway, right? On to another one. It'll be a 1970 Dodge Coronet 440. So he's got it listed, $4,500. What he's asking is listed 8 weeks ago, again in Georgia. So no title, and this thing's just a rotted out piece of shit, man. I would pass on that car. That thing is scrap. $4,500. He's out of his mind. It's guys like this that ruin it for everybody, man. This car is a piece of shit. Ain't even worth $2,000. He's wanting $4,500. On to another one. It's gonna be College Station. It's going to be 1968 Dodge Coronet. $3,500 for this one. It's got some junk seats in it, junk steering wheel in it. I don't know, cardboard back seat. It's 4-door. $5,500. It was the first one on Craigslist. 23 days it's been on here. And it'll be on here for another 23 years at that price. On to another one. This is going to be a 69 Dodge Coronet. Probably our best buy of the day. We're at 10 grand. Yep, 10 grand. Not even, what, 7 cars in. Is incredible. But we are going to show Super Bs here in a while, so hang with us and you'll see some 6-figure cars. 1969 Dodge Coronet, 10 grand. Listed a week ago, Missouri. I don't know, it could have been the pick of the day. There's probably no title. No, it does have clean title, so take that back. It's got a 440 engine, 727, 8 3/4, 391 gears. Sounds like a runner. Clean Missouri title. So there you go. That's probably the best car of the day. You really looking to buy one? Oh, there's one to go check out. It's 10 grand. So that's cheaper than the pick of the day. But I can tell you now, the pick of the day is a true RT. On to another one. This is going to be a Greensville 1969 Dodge Coronet 500. It's going to be 10 grand. So they want 10 grand for this one. Well, it's not often I get left speechless, but a lot of times I do. You'd have to go check it out. It looks like some work's been done, but the trunk is totally missing. So I would have started with the trunk pan. If that was my car, I don't think I would have been cutting the engine compartment and doing the front frame rails like this if the back half looks like that. But that's me. You can read it out. He's got a nice printout on it. It's been posted for 15 days. On to another one. Back to Facebook Marketplace. It's going to be a 1969 Dodge Coronet 500. $11,800 we're up to. You see it. Arizona sitting in the desert. 25 weeks been on here. No hood on it. It still does have the seats in it and the console. So, I don't know. 11.8. You think they'd have been better pictures if you're really trying to get damn near $12,000 for that? Does say clean title. You got to dig that. There's the printout if you want to read it up. On to another one. Yep, this one's going to be a 1969 Dodge Colt. So that's how you punch it in. Kentucky area, 19,800 we're at. Well, at least it's got paint on it. Door handles aren't in it. The glass isn't in it. That VIN tag looks seriously rusted, like they just painted right over rust on the engine compartment there. Looks like a new one-piece floor pan. Yeah, I don't see it. I sure in the hell don't see $19,800 there. You want to read it out, something you're interested in, that's what you're looking to buy, is a roller. It says he does have a 426 block for extra. He sure in hell ain't going to include it for 19.8, apparently. On to another one. 1970 Dodge Coronet Super B. Here we go. So $20,000 was the cheapest real one we found. It's got some real nasty looking seats that have been put in it. It's an automatic. Some crazy stupid looking shifter in it. And it's got a Ford Blue 440 in it probably. Out of a motorhome. Nope, it's a 383. Does have the narrow intake, don't it? So it's a B&M shifter on the floor. That shifter's got to go. New quarters, new floors, new trunk pan, new rear tail pan, rear valance, new package tray. Strong running 383, freshly built 727. Torque flight with shift kit, brand new tires. Asking $20,000 or best offer, absolutely no trades. I don't know. You tell me. How bad do you want one? You're going to have to want one pretty bad to give $20,000 for that. On to another one. It's going to be a 1968 Dodge Coronet. 20 grand again. Listed 12 weeks ago, California. Does say clean title. I dig it. It's got the 500 emblems on it. So again, not an RT. Not a Super B. And more than likely has the original little small block in there. And that's the big block to go with it. In boxes. Solid numbers matching. California car with the VIN tag, but again, it's a 318 car. So if you're looking to build a clone, $20,000 for a Coronet 500. On to another one. Gonna be San Francisco Bay Area 1968 Coronet RT solid project, 21,000. So if it's a real RT, I would definitely rather have this over something that's just a 318 car. But man, it don't look nice at all by any means. This car looks rough. They've all looked rough. I honestly haven't seen one in this episode I'd be interested in buying for the prices. 1968 Coronet RT 440 automatic non-running. Extremely solid, especially for a B-body. That's what it says. And them B-bodies do rot out bad, right? We've seen that. Oh, on to another one. We're not going to look at that much more. You want to find it, you just go San Francisco Bay Area on Craigslist, just like all the cars you ever see on any episode, round them up. They're all currently listed for sale when we drop the videos. So ring the bell, you'll see the videos when they first come out. I don't know why this car's sitting in front of a guy that's got some nice Mustangs in his driveway, but 1968 Dodge Coronet. Maybe it was the only house decorated on the street. I don't know. 22,000 listed a week ago, New York. It's the nicest car we've seen, right? It's not a Super B. Got some kind of sticker on the back, but it's complete. I dig it, man. Even the interior and the dash is all together. And trust me, you don't want to price up these dash parts, this padded piece in the bottom end, so you're going to be paying out your quazad to buy the dash parts to build one of these. You're buying a B-body. Make sure it's got the dash in it. Save yourself a lot of money. Maybe that's where the 22,000 comes from, because it has a dash in it. On to another one. This car is South Coast 1970 Dodge Coronet Super B 440 6-pack. This car is listed on eBay right now. It's got like 6 bids. It's, I don't know, $6,000, and I think the buy now on eBay is $16,000. So I don't know why he's got it $22,000. I think it's because all these guys believe they've got the holy grail of Mopars. But the fact is, Mopar made a lot of holy grail cars, so there's no way. I don't see even the 6,500 bid on that car. But that's me. If it's what you're looking for and it's your holy grail, boom, there you go. 7446 packs, what it says in that ad. It says it's the V code. Check him out. That's what you're looking for. It's a 446 pack. 44 6-pack. I don't know. He's got the shit misspelled down there too. On to another one. You can find it on eBay. So you want to find this car, just go punch 1970 Dodge Coronet Super B into eBay. You'll find it. And you'll find it for $5,000 less. Buy now. On to another one. This is going to be a 1969 Dodge Challenger. That's what he's got it posted as. You know, I'm just bringing what the search request was. This is not a Challenger. Obviously, he didn't know how to change the make and model like a lot of people that sell on Facebook Marketplace. Now, if you don't know how to list a car on there and they don't have your make and model, maybe you shouldn't even list it. Put it on eBay. Pay them 10% to sell it for $22,000. Yeah, I don't get it. 1969 Coronet, 360 small block, clean title. You seen it right. $22,500 for that car. And at the distance that picture is, I'm saying we're probably about 20 feet away, 15 to 20 feet away. I still see waves in it. On to another one. And a picture, no less. On to another one. This one here, you're not going to see the waves because it's still in gray primer. 1969 Dodge Coronet RT 23.5. People are like, man, you hate Mopar. I don't hate Mopars. I've loved Mopars all my life. I've owned a lot of these cars. I tell you what, I'd never pay $23,500 for one that looked like that. I don't care if it's a Hemi car. On to another one. What good is it being a Hemi car if you don't have the original Hemi? 1968 Dodge Coronet 440, $2,500 for this one. $2,500, yeah, right. $25,000. Let's get it right. $25,000. And they started painting it purple on the bottom side. So good luck changing the color if purple wasn't what you were wanting. That's why I don't understand why some of these people just don't finish their own projects. Not many people are going to want that. And it don't even look like it's plumb crazy. It looks like it's off a shade. On to another one. Did have a Dana in it. 1969. It could have been a real deal. I'm not even reading them out. If there's something that you're interested in buying, just go to the area. This one's Florida. Just go Florida. On your Facebook Marketplace, 1969 Coronet Super B. You don't like what I have to say about it, and you think it's worth the money that these people are asking, then just go check it out and go buy it. You know, 1969 Dodge Coronet Super B right here, $25,000. I mean, that sounds like a good price, but those wheels suck, man. You can't have those wheels on there. So, nicest car we've seen. It's not in primer. Don't look like it's waving too bad, but the wheels are horrible. I couldn't do the wheels on there. They almost look like hubcaps in some pictures. On to another one. It's going to be 1969 Dodge Super B. We're about halfway through now. 28.5 they're asking for it. 24 weeks. So it's been on here for months. He hasn't been able to sell it in months. The painted bumpers make it look awful. I know a lot of guys are like, Brian, those bumpers were painted original. You know, when they came from the factory. That's different. These bumpers weren't painted originally black. And there you go. That's a perfect air cleaner for this car. That makes it worth every dime of 24 weeks, 28,000. You out of your mind, man. On to another one. After the air cleaner, I don't think we need to see anymore. 1970 Dodge Charger SRT 8 Super B sedan 4-door. That's how he's got this listed. Arizona, Facebook Marketplace. Listed for a week. One photo. Yep, you want to find it, go check it out. On to another one. This is a 1968 Dodge Super B for $35,000, listed 19 weeks ago, California. Again, I don't like the wheels. I don't like the paint job either. So that's me. If this is what you're looking for, California area, check it out. Got some low pro tires, an armor-all interior. I hate the seats, the headrests, everything. On to another one, especially for $35,000. That dude's out of his mind. He'd never get that from me. But that's not to say if it's not what you're looking for, let's go check him out. This is going to be on to Florida. 1970 Super B, $35,999. I'd rather have this one for the money. This is by far the nicest car we've looked at so far. So it's $35,000, no drive shaft in it. So maybe they haven't even driven this yet. This isn't even finished. So $35,900, it's not even finished. Had the air grabber hood on it. Gotta dig that. Didn't have the air grabber air cleaner on there. But I see he's got boxes of parts. So I don't know why you wouldn't finish that already. If you finish it, you might actually get that $30,000 for that car. Otherwise, it'll just be on here for another 12 weeks or so. On to another one. It'll be a 1969 Dodge Coronet A12 Super B Tribute. You heard it right. You put it right in the title. This is a Tribute. 37.5, New York. I dig the green. Painted up the engine too. K members out. I don't know. There it looks like the engine's in it. So engine is in the car, I would like to think, for 37.5. Automatic. Got all the interior in it. It's all hooked up. So it's farther along than the last car. Just doesn't look as good because you didn't pull it out in the driveway or show really good photos of it sitting outside. So on to another one. If it's what you're looking for, I dig the original steering wheel. I dig that it's a stick shift. On to another one. I didn't read out none of the details. You want to read up on them and check them out? Go to the area. Look it up. 1968. I'm showing you where they're at. Dodge Coronet. $39,999. Dealership. 14 weeks. Tennessee. Shame on a dealership to be asking that much. They probably got newer cars on there. I'm sure half the lot is newer than this thing, and they're probably less money. There you go. It's got some pretty decent interior in it. It's got a decent air cleaner on it. I don't really care for the big oversized wheels on it, but they don't look that bad. They don't look as bad as some of the other stuff we've seen. Let's put it that way. $40,000. Check him out. 14 weeks he's been trying to sell it. I don't know if I care for tinted windows on it. On to another one. I can find all kinds of problems with it, starting with the price. On to another one. This is going to be a 1968 Dodge Charger 440. That's how he's got it listed, and being on here as a Charger, you'd think he'd have got enough views already that if it was any kind of deal, it'd be gone. So 3 weeks. I'm sure his phone's been blowing up with it. A Charger, the views are blowing up anyway. Is his phone blowing up? Apparently not, because it's still sitting on here. It looks like a beautiful car. It looks like after this one, why would we need to show any more? But we do. On to another one. This will be a 1970 Dodge Super B. Again, 40 grand, listed 4 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 photos, man. This car's been on here for over a couple years. It's been on like every episode we've done. It was out in his driveway before, the hood laying in the yard. So go back and watch old past episodes. You'll see this guy's been trying to sell this car for a couple years. On to another one. We're on to Craigslist this time. It's going to be in Denver. It's a dealership. 1970 Dodge Super B with 600 horsepower. 496 V8. That's what you're looking for? Well, we found it. At a dealership with only 4 bad photos. On to another one. This has been a horrible episode. But, you know, I don't make the prices. I sure in the hell don't make the prices. Because I can't justify, like, any car I've seen on here yet. Even my pick of the day is overpriced. So if you're looking for a 70 Super B green with a big Chevy cow induction hood on it, we found one. You're seeing it right. He wants $46.9 for it. It's got a motor plate. He motor plated the engine into it. Onto another one. The car came with big block engines. Onto another one. I can't look at that one no more. 1969 Dodge Super B for the money, $50,000 just about. Listed 10 weeks ago, Oregon. I don't know. You buying it off Mark Mormon himself? Maybe you are. Go check it out if that's what you're looking for. Is a pristine mint green. Seafoam green's probably the color. Check it out. It's got a nice headliner in it. Nice thumb wheel radio. Yep, Oregon. On to another one. Now we are at 50,000. 1969 Dodge Super B. I would want a 69 or a 70 if I was going to have one of these again, but I highly doubt see me ever getting one of these again. Listed 4 weeks ago, California. They're just, the prices are out there to where it'd be hard to even get one to clone into a Super B at this point. He does have the air grabber hair cleaner on there. It's got an A12 hood on it and stuff, so 1969.5 model. That's all it says. Perfect condition, great engine. It's a 69.5 model. Perfect condition. That can't be right. Can it? It looks like the stripe is wore off. On to another one. 1970 Dodge Super B. These ones are pretty sweet. Listed 10 weeks ago, Michigan. Posting a rare 1970 FM3 Pink Panther Dodge. So this is a Pink Panther. If that's what you're looking for, is a real Pink Panther, well, $55,000, you can go buy yourself a rotted out one. Actually looks like it's got good bones, but this car needs a complete restoration. $55,000 is the price. Check it out if that's what you're looking for. It's got a nice printout on it. Been on here 10 weeks. On to another one. I don't know how a lot of you guys that are B-body guys haven't seen all these with how long they've been on here. I probably haven't showed you nothing you haven't seen already. This is Craigslist, North Dakota, 1969 Dodge Coronet Super B 812. So he listed this one out as 812. That's what the guy had on the last one. Or the one before last, maybe. I don't know. The brown's cool. Car's absolutely beautiful. So I don't know how we could get any more expensive than $56,000 for a 69, because that looks perfect. So hit him up. If you want one, it's done. Turnkey. There you go. On to another one. It just took us $56,000 to get up these nice ones. That's all. 1969 Dodge Coronet 500. You see it, $59,995. Why would you clone one? I like the wheels. It's probably the best wheels, hubcaps, combo, color combo we've seen yet. Beautiful car. So I guess if $60,000 is not out of the question. Looks like I might have had a bubbled spot on the roof. Maybe not. Maybe just a reflection. Got some nice shine on it. Nice looking car. I dig it. Got some nice big back wheels tucked up on it. That's what I liked about some of these, man. You can tuck nice big wheels in them. There's the description. You want to read it out. It says 69 Dodge Coronet. Race car. It says 1 of 281 built with the numbers matching 383. So if that's what you're looking for, boom, we found you one. Sitting at this dealership right here in Washington. On to another one. This thing's awesome, right? So I dig the Keystones. I dig the orange paint. Orange is my favorite color. It's thanks to a 69 Roadrunner that made orange my favorite color. Got a nice big trophy sitting up on the back of it. I think the only thing I see against this picture right here that I don't like would be that spoiler. But that's me, you know. If you want a spoiler on your ride, there you go. It does have the air. It's got the Ram Charger air grabber underneath the hood. It's got a pistol grip in it, which would be correct. This car is awesome. That picture right there, they actually wet it down. Or maybe it rained. I don't think it rained. I think they actually hit it with the hose, but I'm not sure why you'd need to hit it with the hose. Looks like it's got a good shine, so 60,000. Yep. Pistol grip, orange. Super B. That's what you're looking for. We found it. It's just $60,000. On to another one. This is going to be in Wazoo, and it's a 1969 Dodge Coronet Super B. You want $69,950 for this one. So this one's $10,000 more than the other one. I don't see it. I don't see how you could justify this being $10,000 more than that orange one. And this has an automatic in it. So, on to another one. This one's going to be a 69 Coronet in Illinois. $70,000. So again, 10 grand more than the other one, but this one does have a blower on it. So If you're looking for a blown B body, well, we found one of those with an automatic. Dual fours. You got to dig it. For race car is what you're looking for. 10 weeks ago, Illinois. Check him out. I haven't read a lot of these out for the prices. If you're interested in it, you just have to go check them out. I mean, this could have made the pick of the day, but $75,000. 1970 Dodge Coronet Super B. I got to tell you, for $20,000 more than that last pink one we seen, well, I'd go buy this one. Because I don't think you can do this to that other car for 20 grand. Got the double snorkel air cleaner under the hood. And it's Pink Panther pink with the white interior. So if that's what you're looking for, is it the true real deal? I don't know. There's the VIN tag. On to another one. We're now at 89.5 for the 69 Coronet, Dodge Coronet. So it does say it's a clone. So they cloned it to be a Super B maybe? I don't know. I think this has a Hemi in it. There you go. So they threw a 426 Hemi in it. So this is probably the most justifiable car on here. It's orange, it's black, it's got the cool Magnum 500s. I'm digging it. Vinyl top, I like vinyl top cars. So that's me, you know. This is something I like. 69, I really don't like the pistol grip in it because they didn't make that pistol grip till 70. So I just like the little brown ball on mine. That's probably something I would change, would be the shifter. But other than that, awesome looking car. It's only a little under 90,000. On to another one. And so now we're at 115. So I don't know if this has a Hemi in it. And if it doesn't have a Hemi in it, I don't know how it could be worth more than the last car. And it does not have a Hemi in it. So it says 535. So some kind of built drag car. So if you're looking for a drag car that's show worthy, that's what this looks like. 115,000 is the asking price. Check him out. It's in Minnesota. On to another one. This one's going to be the last one before my pick of the day. It's going to be Grand Island. 1969 Super B. You see the price right. It's going to be in Nebraska. Nope. Yeah, it is in Nebraska. So the highest priced car goes to Nebraska. And it's something just sitting out in the dude's driveway. So 120,000 he wants for his. And it looks like the same 4 or 5 photos over and over. So we never see under the hood. You don't see the interior. And you see the price right, though. 120,000. 3 days it's been on here. So on to my pick of the day. I got to tell you, this was kind of like pretty disgusting search for me. Because like I said, I've loved these Mopars all my life. I remember when we could buy these Coronets for $1,500, $2,000 all day. All day long. Especially a 4-door. So this is the one, I guess, if I had to go buy one again, this is the one I'd go check out. 1970 Dodge Coronet RT hardtop. It's going to be in PA. The asking price is $17,250, which is extremely high for a pick of the day for me. But I dig it's all together. I dig it's an RT. I can even live with the cheap-ass aluminum slots that aren't polished yet. This is the one I would probably go check out. For $17,500, you've seen all the prices on these cars. The engine's freshly been gone through. It's a 440. It needs a trunk pan. It needs floor pans. But, you know, those are things I can do. It's no big deal to me. But $17,500, I'd still have a hard time handing $17,500 over for this car. It's a 70 Coronet RT hardtop factory U-code. Engine has been replaced. Runs good. So you heard right. It's not the original engine anymore. It runs good. Needs restored. Frame rails are good. Needs a trunk pan. Needs floor pans. Has Hemi suspension. 8 3/4 sure grip rear end. From factory, best reasonable offer, clean, clear PA title in hand. So you heard it right, reasonable offer, and I mean it's got to be a good offer. We've seen in this episode what crazy people are wanting for some of these. So is it worth 15, 12? I don't know. It's pretty badass. It's the one I liked out of the episode because I really didn't like too many of them at all, to be honest with you. I just don't like the prices that some guys trying to get for these old ass cars. So that's the search. I was going to try to bring a couple more Mopar searches here and try to make up for one that was just overpriced cars from start to finish. But I don't know if we have time to get the Dusters or not. We're going to try to do some 71 Dusters I think we got on the request list here. We got some 71 Dusters and, or no, I'm sorry, 71 Newports and 67 GTX. I know we got Duster on here too. So the GTXs might be pretty cool to look up. Another overpriced car, I'm sure. But I thought we had dusters on here. Took my glasses off. Yes, we do have 71 dusters. So that's like the 3 or 4 Mopar searches that we still have pending. But like those requests, there's something you're looking for out there. Don't be afraid of the prices. Subscribe. Drop it in the comments, the make and the model, and I'll show you how much they're asking for whatever it is you're looking for. Thanks for watching, everybody, and peace out.